I guess in this video I will tell you a little about variable declaration and comments. So we can specify comments using these two types. So one is using hash. So this is a comment. So you can also declare a multi-line comments using triple quotation marks. Okay. So the way this works is, let's print something. Hi there. So if you run this program, so it will print hi there. But if you comment it out and print something else, see this hi there is not getting printed. So the compiler ignores this line. If the line starts with hash, or you can say anything after this symbol, the compiler ignores. You can also try this. See, now it only prints hi. So you can also use multi-line comments using triple quotation marks. So let me type something hello here. You can see hello is printed, these two are ignored. Okay, that's it there. Then so variable is used to hold a value that may change in future in your program, or you can say. So in many languages, more like C, you need to declare a variable before you use it, like this thing, int a, or maybe float a, or double a, or string a, or character a. But in Python, we don't actually need to declare a variable until you use it. Okay, you don't need to declare it before you use this thing. Okay, so this line is not declaration. Okay, we are initializing variable a to 0. Okay, so this is a declaration. So this is not required in Python. So let me quickly declare a variable where a equal to 0 and let me print that variable. So that is 0. So right now check the type of the variable. As you already know, if you don't know, check the documentation. There are different types of variables, different data types actually. So integer, float, strings. In Python there are some more data types. We don't need at this level. We can get across those as soon while we're moving to advanced level of these tutorials. Okay, so to check the type of the variable, we can use function type. So let me check variable a type is equal to type of variable a. So type is a built-in function which will give us the type of the past variable. So let me just print that variable type. So let me quickly the thing. See, this is a int class. In Python, everything is an object. So this is come to intuition. Let me declare this variable a as 0.3, which will be float or double. Now we get a float. We can also check the other variables. This is a some string. You will get type string. So in C particularly, if you declare a variable as integer, you can't declare it back to other data type. Like you can't declare it to you can't use the variable to specify floats or strings. But in Python, there is no such thing. You can reassign this variable as a string. So what we can say is, let's say, so let's print it before. So let me change this variable to something else. Let me put a string here. Print the same. So what we're doing is we initialize the variable as a int. So I'm just printing that variable and printing this type. After that, I'm reinitialize this variable to a string. I can call it as I assign this variable to a string. Then printing that variable and type. Let me execute this program. You can see before the value is 1 with a data type integer, after the value is string with a data type string. So like any programming language, you have some conventions for variables. So only alphanumerics and underscore is allowed while you're naming a variable. More like, so I can name a variable as axz underscore 1. So that is a proper naming convention. This thing will work. Give me 2. If you use something else like @ it won't work. So it will raise compilation error. See, invalid syntax. You can't use symbols other than underscore while naming the variables. Okay, so the variable should not start with a number or any other not allowed characters. So this thing is allowed. So let me put a 1 before. See, so now it is giving me invalid syntax. Same is applied for any other variables also. Invalid syntax, but you can start the variable with underscore. That is allowed. Okay, so I didn't change this thing here. So variables are case sensitive. So axz is not equal to a capital XZ. So here it is saying axz is not defined since these both are not equal. So while declaring variable names, we have mostly used conventions are 2 types. One is camel case. So this is look like this. So after each word you will start with a capital letter. Okay, instead of space you will start with a capital letter. So there are 2 types of camel case. One is small letter starting camel case, or you can start with a capital letter. Another one is snake case. I don't know why they name it as a snake case anyway. So here actually instead of spaces you will use underscores. So another thing is you can't just put a number and use it later in a program. So this thing is not allowed. We have to initialize a variable before you use it. Okay, so if you run this program here, it will give you error. Sorry, actually this thing is my error. See, name error is not defined. Okay, if you really wanna use any number or string to declare a variable, you can simply use none. None doesn't have anything, it's just empty. So if you when you print it, it will give you none. It doesn't have anything, it doesn't contain anything. So that's all folks, that's all about variables. I really hope I didn't miss anything in the variable section. Do let me know if I miss anything or you need any more explanation on these things. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.